Hey Lakers fans, welcome back to another deep dive into all things Los Angeles. Today we are breaking down some of the most intriguing possibilities for this team. And yes, we're talking about moves that could shake up the roster in a major way. Let's get right into it, because there's a lot to unpack and you're not going to want to miss any of it. One player who keeps coming up in discussions, and for good reason, is Jonathan Kuminga. He's the type of talent that screams opportunity if placed in the right situation. He brings youth, athleticism, and the ability to contribute on both ends of the floor. There's no denying he's still raw, and he has areas to improve, but the ceiling is high. Kuminga's ability to defend multiple positions and slide between 2 and 4 makes him extremely valuable for a team like the Lakers that needs versatility. His inconsistent minutes with Golden State have held him back from showing what he can truly do, but that changes when a team gives him a clear role. When you look at Kuminga's shooting, it's a mixed bag. His three-point shot hasn't always been reliable, but he's shown flashes that indicate serious potential. Last playoffs, he hit 40% from beyond the arc, and his career playoff numbers hover around 36%. That kind of shooting, combined with his athleticism and slashing ability, makes him a dangerous two-way wing. The right coaching staff can maximize that potential, especially if they pair him with playmakers who can create opportunities for him. And that's exactly what the Lakers can provide. LeBron, Austin, and other stars create space and openings that can unlock Kuminga's game. The challenge for Kuminga so far has been consistency and opportunity. He's played sporadically with Golden State, which makes it hard for any young player to find a rhythm. But if he lands on a team that can give him consistent minutes and clearly defined responsibilities, we could see a breakout. Imagine him running off ball, cutting to the rim, hitting spot-up threes, and contributing in transition. That's a player who can add 12 to 15 points a game without needing to dominate the ball. His youth is a huge factor here. At 23, he's got plenty of room to grow, and the Lakers could be the perfect environment for that growth. From a roster perspective, adding Kuminga provides the Lakers with depth and flexibility. He's athletic, can defend multiple positions, and has the energy to complement both starters and bench players. Think of him as a more versatile Jared Vanderbilt, someone who isn't just about scoring, but someone who can impact the game through hustle plays, defense, and smart movement. In a league where two-way wings are essential, having Kuminga on your roster could be transformative if he's used correctly. There are several pathways for the Lakers to acquire him, and the good news is it doesn't have to be overly complicated. Golden State isn't likely to demand maximum return, especially given the risk they've seen with Kuminga's development. The Lakers, with expiring contracts to leverage, are in a unique position to structure a deal that makes sense. A three-team trade could align perfectly, sending certain contracts out and bringing Kuminga in without sacrificing key long-term assets. The strategic advantage is clear. You gain a young, high-upside player while maintaining roster flexibility. The fit is ideal not just in terms of talent, but mentality. Kuminga has expressed frustration over inconsistent roles, which suggests that a stable environment with defined responsibilities could be the key to unlocking his potential. The Lakers provide that environment, and the combination of playing alongside proven stars while having a clear role to contribute immediately could ignite a new phase in his career. That's exactly what you want with a player who has so much untapped potential. Let's not forget the defensive impact. Kuminga has shown he could be a capable defender when he's locked in. If the Lakers can get him fully engaged, he can cover multiple positions, switch on pick and rolls, and be a reliable perimeter and interior presence. In today's NBA, having a wing who can guard 1 through 4 while being able to contribute offensively is invaluable. It's not just about scoring points. It's about creating matchup problems, spacing the floor, and adding energy to both ends of the court. Kuminga's ceiling is intriguing because he combines raw athleticism with skill that can flourish given the right opportunity. He's capable of attacking the rim, playing off the ball, and knocking down open shots. With consistent minutes and a clear plan, he could quickly become one of the most dynamic young wings in the league. For the Lakers, this isn't a gamble. It's a calculated move that could provide high reward with relatively low risk. Even if things don't go perfectly, his expiring contract provides financial flexibility that the front office can leverage for future moves. Beyond the numbers, there's an intangible factor here: motivation. Moving to a team like the Lakers gives Kuminga a fresh start, a chance to prove the doubters wrong, and an opportunity to show that he can contribute at a high level consistently. That motivation, combined with his youth, versatility, and skill set, makes him a perfect candidate for a transformative role. Pairing him with veterans and stars who can guide him, while also giving him space to grow, could turn him into the player many expected him to be when he first entered the league. And when you think about Lakers' strategy, it's clear that acquiring a player like Kuminga addresses multiple needs. You're adding depth, athleticism, defensive versatility, and potential scoring, all without overloading the roster with aging contracts or sacrificing too many future assets. He complements the core perfectly, fits the style of play, and adds a dynamic element to both the starting lineup and the bench rotation. It's a move that makes sense from nearly every angle: athletic, strategic, and financial. Ultimately, Kuminga represents a rare opportunity. He's young, talented, versatile, and motivated. The Lakers have the structure, the coaching, and the environment to maximize his potential. This is a player who, with the right guidance and role, could become a crucial piece of the team's success for years to come. Whether it's contributing 12 to 15 points a night, defending multiple positions, or providing that extra energy on the floor, Kuminga has everything the Lakers are looking for. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about transforming a talented, raw player into a key contributor in a championship-contending environment. Continuing the discussion on Jonathan Kuminga and what he could mean for the Lakers, it's important to consider the timing of this potential move. The Lakers are at a crossroads in their roster construction, and adding a young, explosive wing now could accelerate their championship window. With veterans like LeBron and Austin, the team has the experience and leadership to guide someone like Kuminga through the growing pains and help him thrive in a system that prioritizes versatility and defense. The synergy here isn't just theoretical. It's a practical alignment of talent and opportunity. One of the most exciting aspects of Kuminga joining the Lakers is the spacing and playmaking he would benefit from. Unlike Golden State, where he often struggled to find his rhythm, Los Angeles has players who consistently create opportunities. LeBron's gravity on the floor draws defenders, opening lanes and opportunities for shooters and cutters alike. Austin's movement off the ball provides another layer of offensive options, allowing a player like Kuminga to attack the basket, move without the ball, and capitalize on open shots. The Lakers' style of play could be a perfect environment for him to elevate his game while reducing the pressure to carry the offense himself. Offensively, Kuminga offers multiple dimensions. He can slash to the basket, operate as a secondary playmaker, and step into the corner for catch-and-shoot opportunities. His athleticism allows him to finish above the rim with ease, and his size makes him a mismatch problem for smaller defenders. Pair him with a reliable pick-and-roll partner or situational playmakers, and you're looking at a player who can impact the game without dominating the ball. This type of versatility is precisely what the Lakers have been seeking: a multifaceted player who can adapt to various roles depending on matchups. On the defensive end, Kuminga has the tools to be a game-changer. He can guard 1 through 4, switch seamlessly on pick-and-rolls, and contribute to team defense in a meaningful way. The Lakers have struggled at times to maintain consistent perimeter defense, and adding a versatile wing like Kuminga could shore up those gaps. His length, agility, and awareness make him capable of contesting shots, disrupting passing lanes, and helping the team close out possessions effectively. For a team that wants to be competitive in the playoffs, this defensive capability is just as valuable as his offensive contributions. Another consideration is the mental aspect of a move like this. Kuminga has expressed frustration in the past with inconsistent roles and limited minutes. A fresh start in Los Angeles would provide both stability and purpose. He'd have a clearly defined role, trust from the coaching staff, and the chance to prove himself on a big stage. For a player with star potential, having that structure and support can make all the difference. Motivation is a critical factor, And moving to a team that offers opportunity and exposure is often enough to unlock a higher level of play. Financially, Kuminga's contract is another strategic advantage for the Lakers. While $22.5 million is significant, it's an expiring deal, providing both flexibility and leverage for future moves. This allows the team to invest in his development without being locked into a long-term commitment, and it opens doors for additional roster adjustments down the line. The Lakers could acquire Kuminga, see how he fits within the system, and then reassess their long-term strategy without being hampered by contract constraints. Imagine the Lakers' rotation with Kuminga integrated effectively. He could slide into the 3 or 4 position depending on matchups, complementing both starters and bench units. His versatility allows for creative lineup constructions, whether it's pairing him with Jake LaRavia, Austin, and LeBron, or giving him opportunities to initiate offense in certain sets. The flexibility he brings is exactly what the Lakers need as they seek to balance youth, athleticism, and championship experience. It's not just about talent. It's about fit, timing, and how he can be utilized to maximize team performance. Kuminga also brings a unique blend of potential and athleticism that is hard to find in a single player. At 23, he has 5 to 6 years before reaching his prime, and the Lakers would be in a position to develop him alongside their current core. He has experience playing in high-level competition, has shown flashes of elite athleticism, and can be molded into a player who contributes in multiple ways. The risk is low relative to the potential reward, and the upside is clear: a player who can score, defend, create mismatches, and provide energy across the floor. One of the often overlooked benefits is the psychological boost a player like Kuminga can bring. A young, motivated wing joining the Lakers sends a signal to the rest of the roster that the front office is serious about surrounding stars with complementary talent. It can create a culture of competition and accountability, raising the intensity in practice and pushing everyone to perform at their best. Teams that integrate young, high-upside players effectively often see a ripple effect across the roster, with veterans benefiting from renewed energy and younger players gaining confidence. It's also worth noting the strategic implications for future seasons. If Kuminga thrives, the Lakers gain flexibility in long-term planning. They can consider extensions, package deals, or further trades while maintaining a competitive roster. Even if he doesn't reach his ceiling, his expiring contract holds value for trade flexibility, meaning the Lakers aren't stuck with a long-term liability. This is a win-win situation from both a basketball and business perspective. The Lakers' style of play is well-suited to maximizing Kuminga's strengths. Fast-paced transitions, off-ball movement, and spacing opportunities allow him to use his athleticism and skills to the fullest. He doesn't need to be the primary scorer to be impactful. Instead, he can thrive as a secondary or tertiary option while contributing in defense, energy plays, and floor spacing. This complementary fit is exactly why a trade for him makes so much sense. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, the basketball world is abuzz with whispers that could reshape the landscape of the NBA. Kevin Durant, one of the most prolific scorers of his generation, is reportedly confirmed to join the Los Angeles Lakers. While nothing has been officially announced, sources close to the matter suggest that negotiations have reached a critical stage, and the prospect of Durant donning the iconic purple and gold jersey is suddenly feeling less like a fantasy and more like an impending reality. For months, rumors have swirled around Durant's future, with fans and analysts alike debating where the 10-time All-Star might land next. His departure from his previous team seemed inevitable, given the growing desire for a championship contender and the shifting dynamics of the league. Los Angeles, long a magnet for superstar talent, appears to be positioning itself as the ideal landing spot. The Lakers' combination of seasoned leadership, marquee names, and a historically competitive environment could provide Durant with a platform to chase the elusive ring that has defined his career ambitions. If the speculation proves accurate, the Lakers would not just be adding another superstar. They would be fundamentally altering their offensive identity. Durant's unmatched versatility, ability to stretch defenses, and relentless scoring efficiency could complement the team's existing core in ways that few imagine possible. Already, conversations are emerging around how his presence might affect the rotations, chemistry, and even the future draft strategies. Analysts are debating whether this move signals a full-scale commitment to championship contention or a high-risk gamble in a league where injuries and momentum can change fortunes overnight. Social media has exploded with reactions from fans, former players, and basketball insiders, all weighing in on what this potential acquisition could mean for the Lakers' legacy. Some envision a team capable of dominating the Western Conference for years to come, while others caution that star-studded lineups don't always guarantee synergy. Regardless, the sheer excitement of imagining Durant in Los Angeles is undeniable. Speculation alone has driven ticket sales, merchandise buzz, and endless debate, highlighting the magnetic pull of a player whose career has been defined by brilliance and resilience. While official confirmation remains elusive, the rumor mill surrounding Kevin Durant and the Lakers continues to gather momentum. Every interview, every cryptic social media post, and every insider comment now carries weight, feeding a narrative that could culminate in one of the most talked-about moves in recent NBA history. For fans of the Lakers, the idea of Durant joining the roster is a tantalizing prospect, one that promises drama, high-octane basketball, and the tantalizing hope of championship glory. In the world of speculation, sometimes the story is as thrilling as the reality itself. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.